Alright G's, welcome back to another Tyson's Alchemy. Hit the links in down below and all that shit and like it and do all that good stuff. So today I'm going to talk to you about how you only have a certain amount of energy. And it's very important that you, as a man, channel and use that energy in a specific direction. So I've spoken in previous lessons about how to increase your energy, how to use different channels and frequencies and all this good stuff, and earth energy, musical energy, how to get more energy and use it, right? But still, as you know, we cycle through the day, and at some point you need to go to sleep. If you start neglecting your sleep, you run out of energy, right? So we have a limited amount of energy. Limited. All slightly different, but everyone's limited, okay? You can't stay awake forever. And side quest, if you go look into studies where they've tried to keep people awake, people go fucking nuts. So don't do it. Best thing you can do is have a disciplined routine if you can, if you're not working like rotating shifts and, you know, doing crazy shit with your life and traveling. It's to have a disciplined bedtime, keep your body in a good rhythm in terms of sleep, and your sleep energy, your recovery will be good. But the main point I want to hammer home is, where are you putting your energy, because you've only got limited amounts. So I wanted to kind of paint you this metaphor, yeah, right. So you've got a cup, probably should have got some cups really for this. You have a cup, it's filled with water, okay? Let's say a jug, you got a jug, big jug guy, yeah? Filled with water, and on the table are cups of what you're pouring your energy into. Okay, now you know where I'm going with this. You've only got a certain amount of energy, water, chi, in this jug. So you wake up, and hopefully, if you've got your sleep in check, your jug's full of energy, ready to go for the new day. You're grateful, you're ready to conquer life. Now what are you gonna pour your energy into? Now if you have maybe 4 cups, family, physical health, spiritual practice, and whatever work you've got, right? 4 different cups. And you pour some in physical, you pour some in family, you pour some in spiritual, pour some in work. That's fine. As long as you're not diverting the work cup into multiple cups, right? Oh, I'm going to work on editing, I'm going to work on also doing this, I'm going to work on coding, I'm going to work on this, I'm going to open the real world and do lessons in there, I'm going to post random tweets about how much I love the Tate brothers. That's different cups. Yeah, are you getting me? So hopefully you've definitely got a family cup, right? Even if it's not children, you've got time for your family. Hopefully, not everyone has, and that's fine if you don't, but I recommend you do, because it's very important to have family. Secondly, I hope you've got your physical cup, your physical health, which obviously leads on to good positive mental health. Especially as a young man, focus on gym, building your body up nice and strong, okay? Because it is the foundation to all future potential success. And your future success will diminish or be short-lived, or it'll be harder to get there if you haven't built the foundation of your body, because building your body gives you confidence and it makes other people respect you more. It's a hack, it's a life hack. So that's 2 cups, family and physical. Third cup being spiritual practice of some sort, or just mentally aligning yourself with who you want to be, self-hypnosis, right? That takes energy, mental calories as well, okay? Are you taking time out your day to meditate or pray or whatever it is you do, right? Or you're not doing anything, you're just floating in the wind and hoping that, you know, you'll head in the direction you want to go mentally, right? But hopefully you've got a cup for that, and you're pouring some energy in the day to that. Now that next cup, which I described as work, what are you doing for that? Because again, are you dissecting that into 2 different work cups? Because you're doing a few things. And just think about that. How many different cups are you pouring into after you've done those super important pillars and foundations of a good life, family, physical, spiritual? And there's probably a few other things that I'm missing, but they kind of fall into those cups, right? But that next one, work, hustle, grind, yeah. Do you know what that cup, that work cup, is going to fill up and what it's for? or you're just randomly doing shit. Because if that's the case, you're pouring into lots of different cups around that one cup, and you're probably spilling some of your energy over with distractions and random garbage. So the way I'm going with this kind of messed up metaphor is that you only have a limited amount of chi, your energy. Yes, you can use all the lessons that I've taught you and increase your energy. Hopefully you've filled your jug right up and you're living your best life. But are you spunking away your energy on lots of cups? Or do you know what your energy is going into? Because if you know what it's going into, then it can be supercharged energy. You know there's a target, you've got a plan, you know what you're doing. If you're wasting energy, and think about it this way, right? Say your work cup, the ultimate goal is to make 10k a month, right? Through video editing, just use an example. And you pour into that cup every day, and you fill it up as much as you can with that energy you've got left. You're more likely to get there. Now, if you've got 10 different things you're doing for work, bit of e-com, bit of video editing, bit of crypto maybe, bit of tweeting on social media, random stuff, posting, that's one cup there, one cup there, one cup, because that's not adding up to the 10k, is it? That's just other random stuff that could or maybe couldn't. And you're kind of floating in the wind a little bit. Remember, if you're on a ship, you need a destination, and you need to follow that to that destination and not float around in the waves, right? You're floating around in the ether of the universe with all this energy. And I'm trying to tell you, if you have a target, if you line up your coordinates with a destination, then the universe will happily say, off you go, son. You've got a plan, you're the man. Pour your energy into the cup, and away you go. Shooting! 10k a month, that's what you want, no problem. All you need to do is lock into that goal. And you've got your other pillars and your foundation sorted, so off you go. And you just keep pouring into that cup every day. Okay, so that's what I did. I locked in daily, poured into that cup. This is what I want to do. Pour into that cup. This is what I want to do. Pour into that cup. I wasn't pouring into that cup. Oh, I'm still going to watch a bit of football. Oh, movies. Oh, gonna pour into that cup. Oh, what about... I'd run out of energy. I'd be, which is most people, right? Oh, I'm so tired. Don't sleep properly. Don't eat properly. Oh, I'm so tired. I've got no energy. God, same 24 hours in a day, right? So, take this analogy, this metaphor, and think about what you're pouring your energy into, okay? You have limited energy, okay? You aren't Superman, you're not superhuman, you're just human. And we all need to go to sleep, and hopefully you are, because it's a very basic one, okay? Don't fuck it up, don't fuck up your sleep, okay? If you can help it, and you're young, and you should have huge potential energy and good testosterone, get your sleep in order, get your recovery in order, alright? Don't need to stay up till 2 in the morning researching the occult and all the secret teachings of the world, okay? Just do little dabbles now and again if you're after knowledge, okay? But get yourself to sleep and stick to a pattern. It's good for you. Just like discipline, it's like learning a martial art. You turn up and you learn the jab, 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 jab. The jab is your sleep, okay? Get your sleep locked in. But think about where you're pouring the energy. How many cups? Hopefully you're not a little simp and you've got a girlfriend that's just wasting time. You're pouring all your energy into that cup, right? That's going to take away some of the energy you could have poured into family, physical, work, right? If you're a young G, I don't even know why you've got a girlfriend. I mean, nothing wrong with a woman's love and energy, but just be mindful of where you're pouring your energy and what cup you're pouring it into and where you're squirting your energy into, okay? So remember, self-hypnosis is the key. Be mindful of where your energy is going, because it's always moving, but are you conscious of what direction you're moving it into?